Hi guys, Knights Tech UK here again, and today I want to show you the power of the GTX 970M superclocked. What that means is that I have a modded BIOS which allows me to add an extra 544 megahertz to the core and 500 megahertz to the memory with very little extra heat. Before I was getting 60 degrees after about an hour's gameplay. With the overclock I'm getting about between 68 and 70, but I am using a cooling board, but there isn't really a great difference in the heat. I know people were going to ask that. Don't forget I'm going to run a benchmark now. I am recording using Shadowplay, so please add a few extra frames to what you see, but I will show you a screenshot of the benchmark run without Shadowplay on. I'll show you that at the end. So let's see what we're going to be playing at. Well, running the benchmark at. We are going to, advanced. Ultra, everything set to default Ultra. That's it. I'll just select Ultra, no trickery. Here we go, we'll apply them settings just to make sure. I do have the Ultra pack in. Let's go back. Don't forget, add them extra frames a second, you'll see at the end anyway. So let's see how well the GTX980M superclocked graphics card does. As I said, this is a laptop. Let's see. I do love this game. it's one of my favourite games of all time. It really is. It's an awesome game. Very pretty, awesome. The main story is a bit rubbish, but the gameplay is absolutely stunning. I love the side stuff. Here we go. I can confirm that the GTX 980M stock gets an average of 59.8 frames per second. I've seen a couple of videos where they've run it. So that's the GTX 980M. It gets 59.9 or 59.5. I can't remember. I know they couldn't hit the 60 mark in the video that I saw. And that was not overclocked. That was stock. So look at this. So don't forget I'm recording. So look at that average frame rate of 63.5 with a maximum of 112.61, minimum of 37.77. That is amazing for a GTX 970M in a laptop with only 3 gigabytes of GDDR5 RAM. As I say, that is beating the 980M, which is shocking. It shows you how much overclocking the Maxwell architecture can do comfortably. As I say, I'm not getting any extra. I'm not getting no overheating problems. I'm having no issues. I'm having no artifacts. I could push it further, but I don't want to. I want to keep it in a saved boundary. I do max out the core, but the core seems to love going fast. So I'm running it over 1,548 megahertz or something like that, nearly 1,600. I remember that. That is incredible speeds. Next video you're going to see will be me running. What game shall I run next? Okay, I'm going to run Tomb Raider. The next thing you're going to see next is Tomb Raider. So now we're going to run exactly the same test using Tomb Raider on the GTX 970M superclocked, super powered. So let's have. Sorry, I've got to plug in my. There, sorry about that. I have to plug in my control pad. Okay, let's just see what we're going to run at. There you go, Ultra. Now let's run the benchmark. Nvidia would like to make you believe that you lose no performance using Shadowplay, but in my own opinion, you lose between 5 and 10% of your frames per second. So I will show you at the end of this video a screenshot of the FPS result without Shadowplay. Sorry, I've got a little bit confused what I was saying. Yeah, so I'll show you at the end. I'll put it over on the overlay. Look at that, 106, 107. It just shows you the pure power of the GTX 7M, 70M. It's a beast. I believe that we could easily see a GPU hitting the 2 gigahertz using the Maxwell architecture in the next couple of years if Nvidia pull out their finger. The desktops. My desktop's got actually a GTX 780 Ti. Now that is a beast. But you know, my laptop now isn't too far away from my desktop. There we go. This is using Shadowplay. We've got a minimum FPS of 88, a maximum of 120, and an average of 104.6. I can confirm via notebookchecker.net that the GTX 980M gets 104.5. So even using Shadowplay, I am matching the GTX 980M, but without Shadowplay I get a minimum, as you'll be seeing now, of 95 frames a second, a maximum of 128 frames per second, and an average of 110 frames per second. That is again beating the GTX 980M. I haven't actually found any videos on YouTube to confirm this, but I believe it's a strong indication that the GTX 870M can beat a non-overclocked GTX 980M. I've said them words far too many times tonight. I'm getting tired of them. But anyway, I just wanted to prove that the 970M is an amazing card. You know, it's got a lot of potential and it's amazing value for money. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see me play any games on my new laptop, put a comment below and I might see if it can happen. Until next time guys, take care.